That's kind of like what I am in a lot of ways. There's a bunch of them. By the time I got my phone out and started recording it, I guess I caught the caboose of it all. And she's going down there doing willies and all kind of shenanigans and shit. Now, don't get it twisted. I am a man, but I have a very boyish kind of MO in a lot of ways. Like what I'm doing right now is I'm sitting here with my amplifier and my guitar, and I'm hanging out in the middle of fucking nowhere where you really can't fill me out like that. You know my complaints were that I've been complaining that I really can't find solitude, someplace where I can go and not have to be concerned with someone else's psychology as I'm practicing and experimenting and whatever else I'm doing, rehearsing and whatnot. But that amplifier, hook it up, put these on, I'm like a boy with a toy. You know? The kind of shit you see a boy do, you know? And like it says in the Bible, when I was a boy, I thought as a boy. I acted as a boy, and some other shit. They said, but once I became a man, I put all childish things away. Did it tell you that that's what you ought to do? Or did it just say that's what the fuck you do? It also said, at least you be like a fucking boy. Your chances are pretty slim. It's easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle if you to enter the kingdom of heaven. Now, I'm not talking about some kingdom that comes after you give up your ghost. I'm talking about the kingdom that Jesus discovered while he was still here. And it doesn't have to be necessarily walking on water and raising the dead and, manifestation out of thin air, seemingly thin air. It could be all kind of things, the kingdom of heaven. I don't know. I'm not trying to preach or teach. I'm just relaying my documentary to you. I've been reluctant or a little remiss in doing the documentary here the last few days, several days, because in spite of what they may represent on my YouTube that no one's watching, no one's listening in, I get a different story about that from what that may be when I get around people up and down these streets or whatnot. Different representation of what's being shown in my videos. Like maybe somebody's listening, because they tend to come at me with all kind of, that's why one of these people, there's this guy named Lizard Man, Lizard King, or something like that on YouTube, and he says he tries his best not to reveal who he is. He doesn't want to disclose his identity because he's on social media, hanging around there in Phoenix, Arizona and shit. Oh man, that guy almost made me deaf. Yeah, my eardrums just about popped on that. I had to take these kind of things off and cover them up with my fingers. A little too late. I don't do that about Florida. Florida has some really weird rules, and Arizona's the same way. People can just go and not only do they not have to have a muffler, they can go and get their car jacked up where it sounds like a jet that goes in the sky, just starting on the streets, making all kind of unnecessary noise. But hey, different folks, different strokes. But why do I have to go deaf because of it? But what was I saying? Oh hell, I was saying something. Let me get back to it, man. Let me get back to what I was doing. There's only so many hours in a day, and it's so thick and easy to shit off so many hours, doing jack shit toward what the hell you want to do, or what you prefer to do, what you actually want to do. So let me get this done. I've got a lot to do, I really do. I've got a lot on my fucking plate. I've got harmonica to learn. better than I know it right now. I've got this guitar. It'll just go on and on and on and on. I'll never run out of things to learn on this guitar. You know, there's always something else to learn on the guitar. You know, and music in general. So they say. So I've got quite a bit to learn. So let me get to it. Deuces.